Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Samantha. Today I want to share with you my monthly favourites. Now, I had a little bit of a break last month from monthly favourites because I did my yearly favourites, and I thought it's a little bit pointless me doing monthly favourites and yearly favourites because there may have been a bit of an overlap with the products, and what I put in my yearly favourites could have also been in my monthly favourites, so I didn't want to do that, but I'm now back with my first monthly favourites of 2018 for you, and I can't wait to share some of these products. All of these products actually. Okay, so to start with, I'm going to share with you some nail polishes. Now, the one that I've been wearing the most of, in fact there's two here, the one that I have been, I suppose, more surprised about is this shade, and it's Pink Lady from Primark. It was 90p. I picked this up a couple of weeks ago and I absolutely love it. It's one of those shades that I think, wow, it's a little bit, I don't know, a little bit old-fashioned, a little bit 80s, but this looks so stunning on the nail that, yeah, I'm obsessed. I don't care anymore if it's a little bit old-fashioned. It just looks so stunning. Love that. For 90p, just amazing. It also, for 90p, it lasted and lasted and lasted, so I love it. The next one is more of an expensive one, and it's the this shade I've actually been wearing all week. Now, I find, in fact, I've just put another coat of it on, so I'm a bit worried. I hope it is dry. I'm always looking for a nice nail polish for my fingernails. I mean, I wore Pink Lady a lot on my fingernails because it lasts, it's metallic. They always, I find, last a little bit longer. But especially mattes and, you know, those like colours like white, for example, that kind of, there's no shimmer to it, it's just a flat matte colour. I tend to find that they don't last, so I'm always looking for a nice nail polish that's not too much, but just lasts. It gives you a little bit of something. My favourite of all time for my fingernails is Leighton Denny's Butterfly Wings, because it's got a little bit of something, but it just adds a lovely sheen to the nail. So when I went into Next, I found this, and it's called Coconut Cream. That's the shade, and it's called, it just says with argan oil on the front of it. It's a nail polish and it is quite expensive. It's £5, which is quite expensive for nail polish, but it's one of those nail polishes that has lasted me all week, and that is a rare find for me because I'm always, you know, washing up. I've always got my hands in water, and I tend to find you know, nail polish just doesn't last on my fingernails for that reason. But this one has lasted all week. In fact, what I generally do is I put one layer on. And then when that starts to either fade a little bit or, you know, wear down, I usually then just add a second coat, and then after a couple of days, you know, one of wear, I will then remove it. This hasn't even chipped on this hand. I've put a second layer on because I want to now test it out with a second layer, but it hasn't even chipped, and it's like a, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but it's like a milky cream colour, but it's actually got like an iridescent to it, and the colour that it's like a peachy pinky red colour. So I hope that the camera has picked that up. It probably won't, but it's beautiful, and it just has lasted so long. So even though my husband winced at the £5 price tag, because obviously I've purchased 90p nail polishes from Primark, even though I paid for it myself, he still winced. But I love it, and it has been so worth the money. Another product that's new, and I'm now moving on to the lip products now that I've loved this month, is a brand new brand to me called Inc.redible, Inc.redible, from the it's a sister brand to Nail Inc. And again, there's another one of my favourite nail polishes from Nails Inc., which is Porchester Square. I absolutely love that nail colour. It is just stunning. But this, I just love these. I've been wearing one shade in particular a lot. Now, I really love this. They've got, this one is the Glazin Over, and it's like a gloss, but it is like, it's quite opaque. And my favourite shade from the Glazin Over section is Boys Smell, which I find quite funny. That some of the names are quite weird and funny. But yeah, Boys Smell, really, really love this shade. It's a beautiful, like pink, like a mauvey pink shade. Gorgeous, glossy. Obviously you have to reapply it. It's a gloss, you know, it's not going to last hours and hours, and after drinking and eating and so forth, you know, it does come off. But you know, for what it is, it really is opaque. It's just beautiful, love it, and it didn't dry my lips out, which is what I was worried about with a brand new makeup brand. The next one that I'm loving from that range is another you know, that was the Glazin Over. This is Matte My Day, which is the matte collection, and the shade that I'm loving from that is Strong Not Skinny. And it's exactly the same packaging, apart from rather than Glazin Over, it's Matte My Day. Absolutely love this. Again, it's very, very similar for colour family. It's more of a purpley pink this time, but you know, it's stunning and it lasts a long time, the matte shades. And then my absolute favourite is this one, and I've been wearing this a lot. You would have seen this in a video, but I really love this, and it's from their In a Dream World collection, and it's called Stayin Mad and Magical. This one, and I've actually got used to their wand. When I first applied these, it really was a first impression because I didn't really like the wand. I've got used to that now, and it really works well to line the lip. Yeah, I really love this. You won't be able to see the colour from the actual wand, but it's like that. It's very iridescent again. It's got all sorts of colours in, and when I'm wearing it, it's like a magenta shade, very glossy. But once the gloss wears down, you're left with this glitter on your lips, but it's not, it's so tiny little reflex of glitter. It's just beautiful, and it is a gloss again, so again you're going to have to reapply it. But like I said, you know, once the glossy part of the lip gloss wears off, you're left with this glitter. I really love it. I've got another few of them actually to show you because I love those so much. I've also been wearing this shade from the Morphe collection, and I know that I've featured the shade Virgin a lot actually in my favourites video, but I've been wearing Brunch a lot. I did an eye look a couple of days ago. My husband and I had to go out, and I wore Brunch with an eye look very similar to this, and he said, wow, that looks amazing. So I mean, if he has noticed, you know, it must be pretty good. So absolutely love this shade. I love these Morphe lipsticks. They last and last and last. Are just beautiful. It's so, it matches this eye colour so well, so I love that. I've also been loving again, and this is my favourite lipstick from the Urban Decay Vice collection, but I've been loving Back Talk again from the Vice collection. It's a little bit pricey, but I really really love this colour so much. You can see that I love it because I've worn it down quite a bit, but it's one of those colours that I like to wear in spring. It's just beautiful. I mean, again, this is a matte. I mean, they call it a comfort matte, but it just lasts and lasts and lasts. I just love that so much. So I've been using that quite a bit over this month. Now, the last lipsticks that I want to share with you, the ones that I absolutely love, are the Makeup Revolution Renaissance lipsticks. Now, you know that I love the Renaissance lipstick in the shade Greatest, but I've absolutely been loving these, and in particular, where is it? Here it is. I've been loving this shade, which is Blended. The reason why I like this so much is that I've done a number of videos on these. I did a swatch video of 4 of them, then I did another video of 2 of them because they kindly sent them to me, and then I did another video where I was blending them together, blended the darkest ones together, and this blended shade is amazing. It really does transform a lipstick. So for example, you could wear the combination during the day and then reapply the deeper one for night. It's just amazing. And a real surprise to me, the colour from the collection, because there are they five? One, two, no, there's six, was this one, Untouched. Let me just show you, first of all, blended. So it's a beautiful peachy shade. This one works on me with a lip liner. If you're concerned that, you know, this is going to be too light for you, it works beautifully with a lip liner. But with a paler, if you've got paler skin tone to me, it will work perfectly. But this one, Untouched, I don't usually like these colours, but this is so stunning on its own or blended with blended. Just amazing. I mean, the consistency is still beautiful. I also love this one, which I got a lot of comments about, Takeover, which is one of those mauvey colours. Absolutely stunning, just gorgeous. I absolutely love it. I also love this one as well, which is, what is the name, Highness. One of you mentioned that you picked this up and you absolutely love it. Just beautiful. And it's one of those, because I tend to stay away from red during the month, not during the month, during the year, because I find with the month of December you wear a lot of red, and I find that throughout the year if I see red or I wear red, I feel quite festive. This one looks red, but it's got a bit of pink tone to it, so it's very spring inspired, I feel, with that one. The other two shades, I'll just show you them as well. I can hardly read the words, I need my glasses. Untoward, which is more of a deeper peach, beautiful. Love that one as well. And then there's a light nude. Again, I have to wear this with a lip liner, and this is higher. But again, still stunning, and I really do like that look of a lip liner and, you know, a lighter shade. Then I've got some eyeshadow palettes. Now, I had to mention these, and they are the Makeup Revolution Reloaded palettes. Now, there's two in particular that I absolutely love. They're all fantastic. So whichever palette or palettes you go for, you're not going to be disappointed. These are amazing, and amazing quality, amazing that there's 15 shades within these palettes, but the price, £4 for 15 shades, and the pans are not small. So I really love Newtrals too. I've been wearing a lot of this one. I just love the combination of these. You've got some, you know, paler colours, you've got deeper colours, you've got everything in here. You've got a mixture of mattes, you've got a mixture of shimmers. Just love it. You can see the shimmers that I really love are these three. I mean, there's only three in there. There's only three in there. But anyway, there are the shimmers, and I'm loving them. The next one that I'm absolutely loving is this one. Yep, it's called Iconic Fever. It's a beautiful palette, a stunner. It's so rich, it's so vibrant, and it's gorgeous. I mean, I did a... which one was it? This one. I did an eye look comparing this to the Huda Beauty palette in Mauve Obsession. Did that a couple of days ago. This looked stunning compared to that one. It lasted, it looked beautiful, amazing. The other two palettes within the range are Iconic Vitality. This surprised me because, you know, when you've got these two palettes, the first two that I've shared with you, and you get one that, this one doesn't seem to pack a punch when you look at it as much as those two, but the colour combinations in this one are amazing, and it just looks stunning on. And then we've got this one, which is the Iconic Division, and I love this so much. Again, you can see I've used it. It's beautiful. I love these colours here. I can wear it. I don't have to worry about the shades harming my eye. Just amazing. And I'm talking about the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, because the one that they're saying dupes that one, I don't have that palette anymore, just because I can't wear it, but yeah, absolutely love that. And then the very last palette, I've been obsessed with this one. There's one particular shade that I love out of this, but I'm obsessed with it, and it's the Violet Voss Pro Eyeshadow Palette Holy Grail. I'm loving this so much. The So Jelly shade in here, which is this one here, I'm obsessed with, because it is a stunner. It's like a duochrome. Oh, just love that so much. Even if you've got, you know, quite a daytime appropriate look with, and you just add that onto the lid, it just elevates that look, and it's a stunner. And I have been wearing this constantly. I know that it's more of an expensive palette, but Violet Voss, you just can't go wrong. And the quality, even though it is, you know, 43, 45, whatever amount it is, the quality seems as good as Makeup Revolution, which is how I compare, or what, you know, the brand that I compare all of my eyeshadows to. Now, the very last item, the star of my monthly favourites, the item that I cannot live without anymore. I've got 4 or 5 of these now, and I've already used up the first one because I've been wearing it so much. It's got to be the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. Everybody's talking about this, everybody's raving about this. It's £4 and it is amazing. I don't have the Tarte Shape Tape to compare it to because I would never pay that much for a concealer, even though, you know, again, it's been raved about. But Makeup Revolution, they came up trumps. They've brought out a fantastic range of colours. More are going to be coming out very soon. I just love it. I mean, I've done a video on the swatches of all of these, so obviously do browse my channel if you want to have a look at, and if I remember, I'll link that one down below for you, because you know, it is difficult if you can't get to a store and actually, you know, swatch them. But I also said, and people have taken me up on it, you know, if you want to see a shade close up, I'm happy to swatch it for you close up, even though on my Instagram I have swatched all 18 shades in the light, medium and the deeper tones for you as well, and they kindly sent me all of those, plus I've purchased more as well, because the shade that I wear is C4, and like I say, I've already used one up. I've been wearing it so much. I've worn it every single day since I've had it. And, you know, £4, it doesn't matter to me because it's easily accessible. I can go down to Superdrug, pick it up or order it. You know, it's easy to get hold of, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I used the brand new one today. Love it so much. It's not only brightened my eyes, it's not only covered anything that I want covered. I don't have a great deal wrong with my under eye, but I do find that I have got dark circles which I want covered up. I also find, even though this dries down, I do need to set it, you know, even though it does set, you know, on its own, but I still need to, you know, cover it with some kind of banana powder is what I use. Any shininess I tend to find, especially as you get older and you have, you know, certain issues under the eye, if you have any kind of shininess there, it will exaggerate whatever the issue is. So I always mattify underneath the eye, but it's so long lasting. My eyes look great. I just absolutely love it. I could talk about this for hours about how much I love it, how great it is. And as I was saying, it's given me confidence as well. It's not just that it's covered up any issues that I might have. It's brightened under the eye, and I've mentioned before, I went into Debenhams. I went to a very well-known but quite expensive brand. I wanted one of these concealers very similar to this, in a lighter shade, and they wouldn't serve me a lighter shade. They kept telling me, no, you need this to match your foundation, but I want to highlight under my eye, you know. They couldn't quite understand what I was trying to do, what I was trying to achieve, but this has not only lightened and brightened under my eye, even though I'm using the shade C4. I just love it. I've even worn it all over the face as a foundation. Nothing is still as good as my L'Oreal. I'm hoping when Makeup Revolution come out with their foundation that it can be a one-stop shop for me. But I just love this so much. If you haven't tried it, you need to try this, because it is amazing. And if it doesn't work for you, it's only £4, but I can't see that happening. Every single person that has tried this has said how great it is. everybody's talking about it, from the really big YouTubers in the US or in the UK. Everybody's loving it, and I certainly am as well. So that is my monthly favourites for January 2018, and I hope you found that helpful. I hope that there is some products in there that you're thinking, or haven't tried them. These products that I share with you are my monthly favourites. I really rate. There are videos on all of these products, the Violet Voss and the Urban Decay. It will be and the Morphe ones. It will be not in the last month, but like I say, do browse my channel for other videos on other products that I haven't perhaps mentioned this month. But yeah, these are products that I've been wearing a lot of this month. I've been loving them. Can't wait to try new products. I can already tell you that there's some exciting products that I want to share with you over the next week. So if you are brand new to my channel, please do subscribe so you don't miss those. And of course, I would love your feedback. What products are you loving from what I've shared with you today? I think I know what it's going to be, and probably this. But until next time, thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Bye.